Hi, and we're live. Welcome back, everyone. I'm gonna be playing Lil Guardian again. We're gonna continue where we left off. Last time I remember, we were basically getting the military, like helping decide who gets to go into the military and who doesn't. Also, like last time, if you guys want to eat a meal with me, I am currently eating Subway. Eat fresh. I wish they were whatchamacallit, endorsing me because I love Subway. It's like one of my favorite foods. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and play Lil Guardsman. Level 9.
Leading to the highest levels of brutality ever recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come. Haunting words from one of the survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was successful.
Heck yes.
That is the only detail I have to report. And now, more exclusive audio from what has been dubbed the Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre.
Because this is my food. I already gave you your food. He's looking at my sandwich like, why aren't you giving me this? Because I just fed you.
That's my banana bread.
That's my banana bread. Not the banana bread.
What was that? Speak up.
Wait, so are the old people fighting and doing a bake sale at the same time? Or are people fighting around this bake sale?
I wish my grandson was here.
Alright, I think it just repeats from there. A letter?
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Come on, Buka, go. Go. Come on. No, that's my food. Come on, you're leaving. Bye. Bye.
Dear Lil, thanks for writing back. Your letter really made my day. Hearing you and everyone back home are doing so well made me sleep easy.
I knew it.
So easy, in fact, that I missed the morning bugle and was late for roll call.
Jeez.
Boy, was I in trouble. And because I wasn't there, I got stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle.
That's pretty good, though. Because that means you won't die. You're not going to be on the front lines, right?
They say this time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to help repair the planes. Don't tell anyone, but I really don't know what I'm doing. But your grandfather on your mother's side was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me on my wedding day. If your wife doesn't find you handsome, she better find you handy. So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way, I'm sure I'll find something to fix, and then help win the battle. Thanks, Granddad.
Part of me was scared he was going to say, your grandfather on your mother's side was a master mechanic, so I should be too. That's not the right side of the family.
That goes for you, too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their end that needs fixing first.
Hard word.
Anyways, I better go. Draw me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such good news. If I get in trouble one more time, who knows what'll happen? Sincerely, Dad.
Sincerely.
I'm so glad he's okay. I'll write him another letter tonight.
Alright, so this time we won't be as positive. My thoughts were, if we're positive, then he won't worry about us. And obviously, he definitely didn't worry about us if he was that late. The Royal Wit. My spies have informed me there is an increasing dissatisfaction fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Do with that information as you will. Dissent. Why am I okay, hold on, we're gonna look that word up. Hey Google, what does dissent mean?
Expression of opinions at variance with those commonly or officially held.
The holding of or expression of opinions of it. Okay. In addition to the forces that were drafted, the outcome of the last battle will also due to the state of our equipment. Pay extra attention to what our men, women, and creatures are marching into battle with. Okay. Although the proposal for addressing our little food shortage problem was rushed through council without their scrutiny or approval, please extend my associate from Catering Corps every possible courtesy. And don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Nothing to see here, as they say. So call her if... Okay. Guardsman Randy has been brought out of forced retirement to supervise our food stores. Welcome back, Randy. Middle manager Mike Mallory. I may have stolen a deck of tarot cards off an old wandering nomad type woman. So far, everything I predicted has come true. Now the old bag yelled something about a curse if the cards were overused as I was running away, but I'm sure it's nothing. Look at me, I'm batting 1,000. I've got all the answers. Call me now, Malcolm Fortune Teller to the stars by royal decree. Okay. We have enough we can put them in all the slots, so that's what we're gonna do. Obviously it carries over the next day, so if we don't need it, we don't need it.
Oh, unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
Who is that? Oh, welcome back!
Hear ye! I have come to relay the terms of the immediate and unconditional surrender of the sprawl to the Kingdom of Petrard, as dictated by His Royal Highness, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk,
Okay, so on.
who was daughter of King Fangil,
Luca,
son of Queen
go!
Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Fenibel.
Yes, I know who he is. Remember? I told the princess not to marry him, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second.
Literally. Oh my god. Mustard. Oh, where's my napkin? Sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. So I just dropped a little bit of mustard everywhere. Okay, there's no way we're gonna surrender. No.
Let me in, peasant, Princess Desdemona.
Peasant? Wow, I didn't realize you were royalty.
Yeah, first of all,
Well, I'm not.
So that means you are also a peasant, right? And it's Queen Desdemona now, so put some respect on her name.
hell yes.
Very well. Let me in, person of equal social standing. Queen Desdemona will want to hear what I have to say.
This guy comes from a hostile enemy nation. I'm not sure I'm buying what he's selling.
Let's...
I don't think you were talking to me, but you're wrong. I'm selling the straight goods.
I kind of want to know what he's actually doing. Let's do the true spy. Welcome back, Aaron.
It is my intention to divulge the top secret battle plans I have been made privy to the Queen in exchange for food for my people. We are starving, and if the sprawl can help us, I will be sure to help you end this conflict to the best of my abilities.
So he's willing to betray his own country because his people are starving. Call Ash.
Terms of immediate and unconditional surrender, is it? Let them in, but make sure you know exactly what is on their mind. You know what they say, keep your enemies close, and your friends so close you're practically kissing.
Is that what they say?
I don't think that's what they say.
Sure is, and I should know. I have a lot of friends.
Oh, so you kiss all of them.
With that philosophy, I'm not surprised.
Alright. As much as I don't want to let you in, we'll let you in.
Thank you. Hopefully this exchange of food for information will help put an end to this bloody war.
But why'd you say the sprawl was gonna surrender? Like, no, we're not surrendering. Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and and other people above your pay grade.
Ahoy, child manning the gate.
Oh, wait. You're telling me this man just walked up with this? Did he do it like Flintstone side where he just pulled it up and just started walking? Because that would be hilarious. You gotta, Aaron, you gotta kiss the homies on the forehead goodnight. You gotta kiss them on the lips if you truly love them.
Ahoy! Adult in a basket?
Ha ha! I like your spirit. I am here to enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force.
I think that needs to be fixed first. I wish we could read the royal right. Oh wait, here it is. So we need to make sure that's fixed, but is there anything I can do to help fix that? I don't have a hammer. Like, can I whip him?
Oh, gracious! Your whipping put a hole in my balloon. My glorious expedition is ruined. Thanks a lot, kid.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
I remember you.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management.
Okay.
We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
I love him. He's so, like, straight to the point.
Less heroic.
Actually, I don't even know what an ROI is. Let's look it up. When in doubt, look it out. Oh, we turn on investment. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's less heroic. Something about food in here. Although the proposal for addressing a little food shortage problem was rushed through the council without their scrutiny or approval, that's on you. Please extend my associate from Catering Court every way problem. So I guess call her?
Oh, goody! I've been expecting the Catering Corp to arrive with a plan to aid us with the food shortage crisis. It's said to be a good, solid plan, and a little more. And that's all I need to hear. Let him in at once so we can begin to address this population growth problem once and for all.
I thought it was a food ration problem.
Tomato, tomato.
Something seems off to me about this. Aaron says forehead kisses are intimate. They really are, I'm not gonna lie. Forehead kisses honestly make me catch feelings easily.
It has come to our attention that the food rations are being severely mismanaged. If this trend is allowed to continue, the Sprawl will be completely out of food in a week.
Are you sure your numbers are correct?
Of course our numbers are correct. All we do is numbers. We eat, sleep, and breathe numbers.
Honestly, lately, I've never eaten so well in my life.
That's exactly what the problem is. Children should not be eating well, or at all if we can help it.
Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to grow them? Can I use the decoder
Can
on
I
you?
look over those plans of yours?
Oh, yes!
Must you?
Yes.
I must.
And legally must I comply?
Yes, you must.
Indeed.
Item 1. All individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms. Ooh, an olive. Will be allowed a single 14.7 gram ration of Soylent Beige nutrient bars per day. Item 2. Anyone below will be restricted to food scraps or edible waste, either bagged or foraged. Individuals below 71 point who succumb to hunger will be collected and repurposed into said Soylent. So they're gonna eat people?
Collected and repurposed into Soylent Beige nutrient bars? Oh my god! I've got to tell everybody! Soylent Beige is people!
Yeah, we're not that
Not
needy.
just people. It could be goblins or ogres as well.
I don't like the idea of eating people, so no. Kid Core said F them kids. Yeah, they did.
not gonna let you in to turn our people into food.
But what about,
No!
again, not exclusively people? We're open to all creatures.
No!
Just no.
You discovered catering corp's nefarious plans and stopped it in its tracks. I mean, people are still starving, but for a start... I mean, I don't trust Ash and them anymore. Like, she was fine with them turning people into
What's
food.
the holdup? I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines. Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
What?
And you are...
Albert St. Lush, manager of the Sprawl Brawlers.
I didn't think any more home games were being played this season. You know, because of the siege of the Sprawl, the threat of invasion, and the ongoing war that could destroy us all.
Yeah. Let me in and I'll make sure we get one last game.
I don't know. You seem a little... weird.
You sound very confident about that.
What's not to be confident about? I'm a Goblin Ball manager. I've been managing Goblin Ball since you was in diapers. Besides, I've got a plan how we can get a game going.
And what is that plan? Okay, so Truth Serum.
I'm gonna put an absolute boatload of money on the Sprawl Brawlers today. Under an assumed name, obviously. All they need are those tools of the trade, and they're a shoo-in to win it.
Tools of the trade?
So long as the players don't ask any questions about what they're getting, it's totally legit. The secret ingredient is pure basilisk venom. If I didn't have them, I'd be crazy to bet on them.
Confiscate. So he's
Well,
gonna
there
give
ain't
them
no way
steroids.
I'm gonna win with these bums.
Okay, now you can go through. We don't do steroids here.
All right, kid, I knew you were a Goblin Ball fan. I'm gonna put a team together from some of those losers defending the wall. See you at the match tonight.
I hope we did the right thing. Should we just put him in jail? Ooh. The Goblin Game he organizers will put tremendous strain on the spread thin sprawl, but the people need a more boost, and you got an inside tip. But we need a moral boost. And there's a location that's been unlocked. Should we say no? Actually, you know what? It's fine. They're not on drugs. It's fine.
Echo!
Echo!
Oh my god, what a lame joke.
What is?
That your name is Echo and...
Echo!
I hate
Man
myself.
is on something. What brings you in here,
What
buddy?
do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out. You clearly don't have any of my Peace Blossom left.
What are you doing here?
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light into the sky. A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
I get
Sound
it.
like the
the
Green
May
Lantern.
signal. Good thing you were looking up.
You're telling me? The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to. So if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect.
A set of guiding principles.
Kept people from fearing us. Now it looks like some mages want people to fear us. It won't end well.
So if we let you in, would you just put a stop to that?
That sounds to me like a good thing. A set of governing rules to make sure people feel safe? Am I wrong?
No, but people like power.
I don't think you are, but darker forces in the guild sure do. They think the rules are too strict. They want to use magic to control people, and eventually, the whole kingdom. If we don't stop them, there could be a rift in the guild itself with mages on both sides. It's getting pretty hairy.
So what are you gonna do about it? If I do this, will he give me more Peace Blossom? You know what I mean? Ooh, what's that?
This here's my old power crystal. I don't usually carry it around, but with this gathering of the mages, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, it might not. Haven't used it in an awful long time.
Can we give you one of our crystals? Because, like, I feel like I trust you with the power crystal.
Yeah, this looks trash.
Yeah, there's around a 67% chance it is.
I mean, I trust him. I feel like he's not in for power. He just wants to, like, be him, do him.
Thanks, Lil. I better get to the Mages Guild. But first, I may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies. Rock on, little buddy.
He was here on official guild business. Sure, he's a stoner of one bag, but he's good people. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's good people. Excuse me. I hope it's Tree Man again. Oh my god.
Whoa! Stand down, Peaches. It's all right. I'm here for the draft. Well, me and Peaches.
I feel like
Dragons. Dragons are tricky. If trained properly and led with a firm hand, they can tip the scales in our favor. If not, they are unpredictable and hard to coordinate a full offensive with. Do you think this dragon is in capable hands, equipped with the proper tools?
Can I whip you and find out?
Hey, did you hear that? Peaches really responded well to the crack of the whip. If I had time, I'd try to find one of my own. Thanks for the demo.
Look, this whip is only occasionally useful to me. Take it. I have a feeling Peaches will respond to it.
So does that mean
Wow,
Peaches
thanks.
likes being whipped?
I feel much better with this.
Okay, well, I want a dragon on our side.
All right, kid. I think you'll be a welcome addition to the Sprawl's forces.
Here's a lesson for you. When in doubt, whip it.
Really?
Absolutely. It's something about your character, your moxie, your...
Dragon.
Giant intimidating dragon. And with this handy new whip you've given me, I'll be sure to send those bad guys running.
Save the whip for the dragon, kid. Have fun in the war.
Look at those thick
Attention!
buns!
Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville, reporting for duty.
Are you talking to me?
He's thick!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I have come from the training grounds
I
at
wish
the
I had the
GLA
whip.
with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I am reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
I can't whip it to see if it's broken or not.
Is that your plane?
Yes, ma'am, indeed it is. A sup with Gobbo of primo make and model. As I said, the finest that Goblin Engineering has to offer. Would you like to know her name?
Sure. What's her name?
I call her the Green Baron.
Huh. I don't know much about planes, but I know what I like, and I like it.
Ha ha, bully.
Alright, let's call Stryker and see. There's no way for me to whip the plane to see if it falls apart or
Well,
not.
this is just the kind of stand up for yourself and not taking it anymore attitude I want to see in the people of the Sprawl. Welcome the second lieutenant with a salute and a pat on the back, and send him to the runway ASAP. Oh, maybe take a look at what he's bringing in and make sure it's not going to pose any threat to national security. Then a salute and a hearty pat on the back.
Alright, so we do need to X-ray him. That butt is way too much for it. Oh my god, it's a nuke. I thought this butt was gonna be like glowing.
Ah yes, that is the finishing touch. Julian down at the GLA equipped the plane with it this morning. I don't think he was an engineer, just an enthusiastic volunteer. She's a large bomb we call the Inside the Park Home Run.
It looks really heavy. How does the plane fly with that?
Well, I haven't tried flying with it yet, just taxiing along the runway at a sensible speed. But there's plenty of space for it to roll around back there, with all those loose tanks of fuel and barrels of gunpowder.
You're gonna die. Not only do I have steroids, but I got a nuke
no way
now.
I'm letting you in with this. I wouldn't want you to roll her through the streets with this inside the park home run in case you end up inside the park and you know, kablooey.
Kablooey?
All right, Second Lieutenant, head in and report for duty.
But the bomb! How can I help win the war without my bomb?
You got a bomb right there.
Trust me, I think it would have done more harm than good.
That was the point!
Just keep your eyes on the skies, flyboy. Go for Lil.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
What's up, Chuck?
My wife, the princess,
Queen.
Still not used to that. She has me deploying various non-human agents, groups, and creatures to help with the war effort. And we've discovered a mole.
A mole?
Like a mole. Not like a mole person. Well, I guess it could be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point. Can you come down to the GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
I got you.
I'll be there as soon as I'm done
I
my
love
shift.
how they're having this 12-year-old basically
Thanks,
make the
Lil.
fate
I'm sure
of
you can help
the
us
sprawl.
identify the traitor in our midst.
Yep, sounds like something I'd be expected to do.
Shift's over. Good enough. We'll pay 20 gold for this shift. Let's see. I wonder what would have been better for him. I don't know what would have been good for that. I can't go to the stadium. Also, it said a location unlocked, but there is no location unlocked. Ugh.
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
What's the scoop so far?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA.
What if it's Chuck? What if it's straight up just Chuck?
But before we could get a name out of them, The spy chomped down on a poison tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Good thinking, but the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a corrupted wizard from the guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust. Think you can help us out?
Well, I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
I don't
You can
even know
interact
if we
with
that
each of
if
them
we
twice.
got
They'll
the right
just repeat
guy
their
or
stories
not.
after that. See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts last night, and catch them at a lie.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole.
That's
What more could
specious.
you ask for?
That's specious.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I can't even ask Chuck.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear. I never miss a game, even when they're out of town like they were last night.
Wait.
I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
Ugh. Now I just
Chuck
want to say
will vouch
you
for
because
me. I
because
was
of that.
here. I've got Brawler Seasons tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town. As to who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't...
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the
That's
truth.
obviously suspicious.
It was... All right, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants.
I knew it was a little
I was
too
out
obvious.
on a date with a human I met last week.
Why is your voice getting more and more cartoonish?
Guess I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
Like, do you hear that? Like, the voice is going in and out
I
of
was
a voice.
at a friend's house.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the
The
big
game
guy to
was
my
out.
right.
Was in Oga Town though.
Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about him. I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business. I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust.
I want to say it's him.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps? They're half the size, therefore they're
Oh my
half
god, he's
as
trying to
trusted.
try.
Stop wasting everyone's time and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
Why are they all so specious?
I was quietly...
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home. I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it. Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist.
That's how I am with takeout food. So like anytime I have like leftover food from a restaurant or something like that and I bring it home, I always want to eat it like immediately the moment I get home. Like I brought home some carrot cake and I literally was just like, I could have another bite of this. It'll be fine.
You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
On the grounds of gaining 50 pounds. Okay, I think I know who it is.
So, Lil, who...
I think it was...
Yes.
The Cyclops.
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter.
Oh, yes, I was right.
You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
Take them away, Carl.
I like how they have Carl doing that.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
So, I don't know, whatever, it has washrooms. Let's go. Go place a bet on the not sprawlers. Because I took their drugs. Why are you hiding?
Is there someone hiding behind that tree?
This isn't even a tree.
It's me, Fredo, here to facilitate all of your illegal gambling needs.
I thought you were banned.
I was, but I figure I can run faster than that ogre they've got running security. So it's a gamble I'm willing to take. Speaking of gambling.
Let's go.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? This team is made up of extremely elderly former Goblin Ball superstars. Their fundamentals are unmatched, but most of them are quite hard of hearing. Can't hear the captain call plays, and it gets a little, shall we say, chaotic out there. Their star frontman on the tube slide is one to watch, because he tends to wander off and we don't want him to get lost.
Yeah.
How much are you looking to get?
Let's do 30. Yeah.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Because I took their steroids, so they shouldn't win.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have time to answer a few questions today?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Well, that's just great. Brace yourself for some pole zazz. That's a pole, but with pizzazz, in case you forgot. As you can see, the Sprawl Brawlers mascot is an anthropomorphized version of the Great Sprawl Tree, raising an angry fist at its opponents. When you think of an ideal Goblin Ball mascot, it should be...
Ooh, I kind of want to say cuddly. Let's see. But also fierce, but powerful. I don't want to say putrid. Let's see. Fierce.
Okay, great! And when you picture an animal that embodies the spirit of the Brawlers, you picture a...
Blobfish, rat. Oh my god, a rat on fire.
Great. Thank you for your time. Please accept this decorative crystal as a token of our thanks.
Let's see.
Oh boy. Well, I got a team together somehow. I didn't get to give him any of the secret sauce, so I've just got to cross my fingers here.
Buns, 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 buns.
Oh god, not again. Let's watch some goblins.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
I don't know if I can really call what we've seen today Goblin Ball. Whoever rustled this motley crew of sprawl men, women, and creatures should be slapped in the mouth. Not to mention the Barranquilla Barracudas. Their star frontsman on the tube slide is playing like he had a stroke. What? What's that? I've just been alerted that the Barracuda's star frontsman on the tube slide has suffered a massive stroke. I feel terrible. Now, back to our live coverage. Although these new brawlers have struggled valiantly, the Barracudas have a slight lead. Their only chance is the final triple hopscotch.
Let's see.
Number 12 heads into the straightaway, hops, and oh, that's too bad. They only manage the double hopscotch, and the Sprawl Brawlers lose to the Barranquilla Barracudas. Well, isn't that just a kick in the teeth?
Okay, good for us. We got gold though, and they weren't on drugs.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs.
Just ask for Fredo. We know. To tavern.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
Ooh. A dirty joke or a good joke? Does that mean the dirty joke is bad? Let's see. Let's do a dirty joke. Lil write a letter that includes a really, really dirty joke. Are you sure? Yeah, let's do it.
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
Oh, sweet.
We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
Who are these people? Oh, that's the human that they went on a date with.
The Mages Guild is gathering in the sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts.
When was that?
The last time was the only time.
Jane Goblin Austin.
Nope.
Thanks for the chat.
Anytime.
Little buddy.
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Watch them be embarrassed to be seen with them.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh, brother.
Him too.
She's just like, no. Let's see what's out here.
Lil, how are you holding up?
Not too many game overs today, Garbs.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
Ooh, a Goblin Forge explosive device could go off any minute. Sell for almost 60. Illegal performance enhancing drugs. The secret ingredient: basilisk venom. Sell it. Yoink, 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 yoink. I feel like I never really use them more than 3, so I feel like we can just start hoarding gold now. Like, how nice would it be when Pop comes home and we're rich?
I think I've done.
Hit the hay. I'm sad we didn't unlock the secret location. Unless the stadium was the location for that day. Fenton Harcourt Mudda. The Petrardian envoy, Fenton Harcourt III, delivered his message to the palace and defected to the sprawl to live out his days manning a shop that repaired bugles and any other brass instruments that required a purse and brochure. He couldn't be happier in his new adopted home. The Queen was able to use the top secret battle plans to shore up the sprawl's defenses, which made a huge difference, at least for a few days. Catering Corps. Having been denied entry to the sprawl, the Catering Corps rep went back to corporate headquarters with the surplus of the food supplements bars known as Soylent Beige. While the Catering Corps execs weren't pleased by the loss of this contract, they also weren't surprised. Soylent Beige hadn't been selling like it used to. Not since the FDA made it mandatory to display ingredients list on all the packaging. Was it the artificial flavor, coloring, the MSG? No, it was main ingredient, human flesh. Catering Corp would have to deploy their best marketing wizards to spin a new angle on this. Albert, when word reached Lieutenant Striker that recruits were being drafted onto the Sprawl boss for an illegal game, oh, I should have denied him. She hit the roof. When her guardsmen turned ball players were questioned, they named Albert St. Lush as the ringleader. After a record-breaking brief trial in which the defendant attempted to bribe the judge, the lead prosecutor, half the jury, and the court's stenographer, Albert St. Lush was found guilty of conspiring to weaken the Sprawl's wartime defenses with an illegal goblin ball match. In In prison, Albert was confronted by a former player who was busted on steroid charges and was pummeled to death to the great amusement of the other prisoners. How? Oh, the irony. Echo arrived at the guild hall just to speak out against Tyronius and his plans to demand greatly increased powers from the mages from the queen. And his plans Echo successfully argued that the guild should use its power to support the city council and guard corps and help the people the war was hurting instead. Due to Echo's timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote that he needed. Haha, foiling Tyronius once again. He and his followers loudly insisted that the election was stolen, and Tyronius vowed to use his own power to stop this war by any means necessary. His people formed a radical group that dubbed itself the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the guild hall in a huff. Echo breathed a sigh of relief that a job well done. He took a trip to his favorite haunt, the Sprawl's premier bowling alley, Pinheads. It was a pretty righteous way to end the day. Currently identified as being the traitor, the guilty Cyclops was loaded into a catapult and flung at a brick wall the next morning. There was much rejoicing. The Sprawl and its secrets were safe for now, thanks to your masterful detective work. That's funny. Can you imagine just being slammed at a wall? Ooh, we got Mr. Thickums and the Dragon Lady. Yes! And we won! As the dawn sun rose, it was clear that the Sprawl had triumphed. The smoke slowly cleared from the patch of sky where the battle between the clouds had been fought. It was later said that one of the clouds was shaped like a short giraffe and the other one looked like a bowl of fruit. With his hopes of participating in the battle dashed, Professor Fogg hid in the countryside for 79 days. He emerged and fooled his chums at the Royal Academy into thinking he had, in fact, sailed around the world in record-breaking time. To sum up, he hid in the barn, managed to bamboozle his fellow academics, and received a free beer for his effort. The little Ramirez dragon rider, commanding her dragon Peaches using the bullwhip you loaned her, burned through the enemy's defenses. Heck yeah! When they got home from the battle, her father was so proud. He vowed right then and there to leave her and charge more often so he could continue to go down to the pub and bet on Goblin Ball, just like the other fathers in the game. Unencumbered by the inside the park home run bomb, Orville Caboose Orville performed impressively piloting the Green Baron. In fact, he made an impressive 8 kills single-handedly and was awarded the Golden Wings, the highest honor for a Sprawl aviator, and was the first goblin to receive this prestigious award. He's thick, that's why.
Had to have been one of the more exciting games of Goblin Ball I've ever seen. Who'd have thought that the Brawlers and the Barranquilla Barracudas could have come together so last minute and put on a game like that? Rhonda, did you see the Brawlers' new mascot? You mean that fierce rat on fire looking thing?
I'm so excited to see it.
I like it. I hate it. Well, there we are, split again. And on our most sacred national holiday, St. Swithin's Day.
Swithin.
Perfect segue.
Alright, Twitch, I'm gonna keep playing, but I'm gonna go get some water. YouTube, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I hope you guys have